Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly developer update. So for this week I've not got tons to show you, but I've got a little bit of stuff I can talk about. So first thing you can see, as you can see here, I just did a bit of drawing in my free time. I drew another one of my favourite Pokemon, Aurorus, and I think this came out quite well. I think I did something quite interesting where I took a picture of Aurorus on like Pokemon Snap, the game, and then ended up using that as like a reference image, which I think helped quite well. And all in all, I think this came out quite well. I'm quite happy with the like simplistic shading on it as well, which is something that went well on the one I did last week. How on here, as you can see, it's got like the light here and then dark here. I think it works quite well only having a certain amount of shade. So as you can see here, I've got this light shade, and then its normal colour with then slight bits of the light. And then down on its belly, it's got the normal belly colour, and then it's got the darker colour. So this very like simplistic approach at like shading, I think, works out really well with the art style. So this is the first thing I did this week, but then I just found out, well, last night actually, that my final project grade has came back. So now I have my entire uni grade, and I got a first, which I was really happy with. So that was just good to know because going into my final year project, I already had enough marks to know I only needed 40% on my final year project to get a first. So I kind of already knew, but it's just nice now being able to go, oh, I don't essentially have a first, or I basically have a first. Just being able to go, all right, I've got my grade, I have a first degree, it's certain. So that's quite nice to have the grade back. So very happy with that, and it's just glad to know all the hard work over the past 3 years has all paid off. Over all the various game projects from Soulbound, Prism, Orbit, Fast Food Takeaway Drift, just all the various just game projects or like the recent turn-based RPG I did for my final year project. Just having it all pay off in getting that first degree, which is what I was aiming for. Just it's very rewarding. Feels good. So the only other things I've done other than just art and being quite happy at getting my grade back is mainly I'm going to talk about what's coming up in the next weeks because these dev diaries are going to start picking up again pretty quickly. Now, I've had a few weeks of, resting and just chilling after the whole uni grind. Sorry. So, for this coming week, one of the first things we have is we have a showcase where basically going to go to an area, like a bar area, and showcase. It's basically like a uni showcase for like various game and animation related courses. And so I'll be showcasing Soulbound there, which will be really good because I think there's going to be, apart from like other students and my tutors being there, there'll probably be a few other like developers from around the local area, which will be really good to get some like good feedback on the game, especially with me looking to work on the game in future. And other than that, right now I'm just in the middle of planning out what additions we want to make to the game. Just because it's very much taking the game project we spent 5 weeks working on and going, okay, so if we did this in 5 weeks, what can we make over, a course of like a few months? And how much do we want to improve the quality, and what features or enemies or modes or it's very open ended, so it's very much narrowing down, getting up, turning all these ideas and going, okay, is this feasible? Do we want this? And does this fit my view for the game and my vision of what Soulbound should be? So it's very much this coming week is going to be just basically getting ideas down on paper, and that showcase can be really good to get some feedback on some of my ideas and just get other perspectives on the game. Because I already have a few ideas on like things that we definitely want in the game, but yeah, we're definitely looking into working on that in future, and hopefully I might be able to reveal something in the next, I want to say, week or two, but I can't really say anything else on that. And then, other than all that, I'm, still doing my part-time job as a games research assistant. Still have that until July, I believe, and that's going pretty well. Project on that's going smoothly. I can't really say much on it other than I'm enjoying the project and, it's helping widen my skill set a bit more in terms of, or just various things such as partially working with people that don't have as much experience in games, so like their experiences in other roles. So it's interesting getting told requirements for the game and sort of having to adapt that into, okay, how will that work in a game type of thing. So that's like a really like useful experience, as well as just getting just obviously just work experience just in general, which is really useful. But all in all, yeah, that's going quite smoothly. So I think that sums up everything for this week. So again, Dev Diary is probably going to be picking up a lot more in the coming week or two. But until then, I'll see you all next week. Alright, peace.